Alright guys, this video is based on demand. You guys asked for me to make video on how you can use Dexscreener as a beginner on your mobile phone, and I'm going to walk you through as a beginner who don't know how to use Dexscreener with your mobile phone, ranging from filtering and ranging from searching for coins and what every features on Dexscreener is all about. So make sure you pay close attention, watch this video to the end, and at the end of this video you will understand what Dexscreener is and how to use Dexscreener and what each and every features on Dexscreener is all about. And you can even use those strategy which I showed you in this video to as well spot out your own 100x, 10x, 50x meme coin that will do very well for you. And with that said, if that interests you, make sure you give this video a like, share this video to at least 5 of your friends who are as well looking for how to trade meme coin. And also, if you want a step-by-step also one-on-one mentorship, the first link in the description section going to be the link. You can also join my mentorship right there. We'll have a one-on-one discussion. I guide you through how you can make money with crypto one-on-one right there. So with that said, lastly, I want to beg you guys is to make sure you come on Twitter right here and follow me on Twitter so that you can get in touch with me and I can have you guys as also one family. We have already 1,300 followers right there. I can drop a lot of updates right there so that we can grow on a Twitter page. And trust me, if we tend to hit 100,000 followers on Twitter, I'm going to be doing a $2,000 giveaway basically. And if that interests you, make sure you stick around so you learn how the Dexscreener works and all the future. So coming right here, first thing first, for you to have a Dexscreener, you tend to download it on your App Store or Play Store. And once you download it, you don't need to set up an account, which is actually important for you to set up an account, but it's not necessary. You can just to use it and also scan your coins which you want to buy on Solana, Ethereum, or depend on what platform you're buying it from. Now when you come on Dexscreener, this is how the home page will look if you're using your mobile phone. Now you have the trending 6H, right? And if you click on trending 6H right there, they have both for 5 minutes, 1 hour, 6 hours, 24 hours. The trending is as well coins which are trending in 6 hours time, 24 hours time, 1 hour time, and 5 minutes. That makes sense, right? Now if you come closely, you want to see moonshot, right? So right here on moonshot, if you tend to load up, if you say moonshot is just like pump fun, whereby you scan through very new token, but on Dexscreener their own they have right here on the app is called moonshot. And all you want to do, you can get newly created tokens on moonshot. Right now, if you could watch closely at the top right here, you will see new, right? These new are as well new tokens trending in 6 hours, like that of trending. They are also the same thing. Also right here at the top, so this top volume is tokens that are as well high in volume, right? And if you click on this scroll down, you can see tokens high in transactions, which is TXNS. So if you see TXNS is transactions, right? So you can see top transactions and top volume. So these are like the tokens which are high in volumes, right? Now if you come basically below right here, you want to see 6 hours volume. In general, Dexscreener's 6 hours volume is over 1.27 billion, right? And in general, 6 hours transactions is over $3 million, right? That's what this 6 hours volume is and TXN is. And if you don't know what volume is the addition of both the buys and sells in the app, right? That is what volume is. And that of TXN is like the transaction going on the app is TXN. So now you understand that. If you also come down below, let me go back right here to trending. If you come down below, you will see something called 6 hours, which is already set, and you see something called all chains, you see something called sort, you see something called rank, and you see something called profile, boosted, and ads, liquidity, volume, per age, market cap, FDV, transactions, buys and sells. So these are filters which if you're using your laptop, you tend to click on filters and you see all this stuff, and then you get to customize them to your own taste. Now if you also come down below, you see something, the Dexscreener logo, right, which is what you're seeing basically. And if you come to here, it says search. This is where you tend to search for any particular token, ranging from the contract address, ranging from the name, right? So for whatever name, let's say you search for the name Brit, right? you search for the name Brit right there, what will happen? You see Brit, right? Now if you paste any contract address, you tend to see it. Basically it's just what it is right now, right? And if you come, basically you want to see spotlight. So spotlights are like a wide space whereby you tend to see bigger tokens, right? And you can see bigger tokens which, let's say, they are running ads on them and they are so promoting it harder on the Dexscreener page, right? Now if you watch closely right here, you can see what is trending on the spotlights basically, and these are like bigger token and big varieties of token in the space, like that of Google, which they launch on BSC. So this is Google right here, they launch on BSC, but I'm not sure it's the main Google, so you just have to be careful, right? So that's what spotlight is, and you can see the history of what you searched. Like I just searched on Google and you can see it right here. So this is what history is all about, right? Now if you come right here on watch list, you want to see this one that shows that. So watch list are coins which you are looking at, right? So if you see any particular coin, let's say you're waiting for the coin to retest at any particular zone, what you do is you will look for the star and watch list it. For example, let's say you want to add new watch list, you can just, let's say I come back right here and let me go to history and I want to add this Google token as a watch list. What do? I will just come right here and click on watch list and then name it a name. I can just call it main list, and then yeah, name it a name and then add it to my new list. Give it new list Mr. Wealth, right? For example, Mr. Wealth, and then I'll add it right there. So I've added the watch list. Is that easy? So and once you tend to add it right there, then you can tend to see it at your watch list basically right here, and you can see it basically. This is my watch list, and once you add your watch list, then you can add something called an alert. Let's say you want this token to hit maybe looking right at the M cap is 148 million. You want it to hit like 50 million before you buy. You can come right here, set a watch list alert, and then it will trigger once you get to that number which you set it up, right? Now if you come right here, you can see alert. So this is where you set all alert, and you can see all alert which you've set it. And then menu. So menu is basically the whole menu of Dexscreener. And from the first one, you have theme, which is light, dark, system. So right here is system, like the overview you're watching is system. So if I click on dark, everything will change to dark. The theme of the Dexscreener will change to dark. If I also click on light, it also change to light. Now this system is, if the weather is dark or you're in a very hot weather, it dims, it auto sets, right? Why if you're in a dark place, it show brighter. That's what the system is. Now you also have anon, so this is where you set up an account, but it's really not necessary. And you have your screen display, you have default home, right? You can do default home screen and stuff. You have default spare tabs, you have rate us on App Store, talk us, and you have their Twitter page, right? And you have their Telegram and bunch of stuff. So they also have an API. They also have their terms and conditions. So all these ones are not really available. Right here, looking down below, you can see your user ID. So these are all the things you need to know, but not basically what you need while scanning through, but you just need to know this on Dexscreener. So coming back on Dexscreener, now let's talk about all these filters, and then I show you the major parts inside a particular token. So starting with the 6 hours, so this 6 hours is the trending, which I said earlier, and if I click on it, you can either put 24 hours trending, and then you see tokens which are trending in 24 hours. You can put 5 minutes trending, and you see tokens which are trending in 5 minutes, and you can put 6 hours trending. So it just depends on what you want. Now coming right here on all chains, now these all chains range from Solana, Ethereum, Days, BSC, Avalanche, and other platforms. So these are like all platforms you want to as well look for your tokens to buy. Let's say you want to scan through on Solana platform, you just click on Solana and it will automatically add right here, and you can choose more dexes, but I don't want that for now. Now if you watch closely, you can see something called sort. So if you click on sort, this is where you set your filters. Right now you can set your most transactions, which is TXNS, most volume, most liquidity, per age oldest, market cap highest, market cap lowest. You can set the price changes up and price changes down. So you can set all these things, and at the same time you can clear it if you don't want, right? That's what sort. So you sort by you sorting by what you want to see right here, right? So that's what this sorting is, what you want to see around this space, right? But I mostly leave it like that. So rank is you saying what is ranking, then ranking ranging from most volume, most TXN, and stuff like that. Now another one is profile. So the profile is a profile of a particular token. So every token have profile, and for them to as well see your token, you tend to like promote your token's profile so that it can be seen at the top page right here on Dexscreener. So that's what the profile is, and the boosted is you boosting your token so that people can like push it harder, and I will show you where you tend to see the boosting as we proceed. And that of ads, if you're running ads on your token so that you can reach out to more audience and you understand that. And liquidity is the money which the devs or developers tend to put on a particular token. So most of the times you can filter the best liquidity you want, and then tend to look for particular token depend on the liquidity you filter, and you can see ranging from 10k to 1 million. You can see the minimum and the max you can then apply, right? Is that easy. Now ranging from, you also have that of volume, which I told you guys is the amount of buy and sells, right? You can also make filters for that, right? They also have per age, which is how long a token has been created, and that is what per age is. And also have market cap, right? All right, so the market cap is like the total value of the token, also that of the FDV, which is also the fair diluted value of the token, right? You just want to know that. And transactions, which is TXNS, buys, sells, and you can also make all this and settings on your mobile phone if you're trying to filter and scan through a particular set of coins, right? And if you don't want to use the particular settings, your filters you've already set, you can just come right here and reset everything of the token. We go back to normal, right? So is that easy. So now you understand that. The next thing on my list, which I'm going to show you, is I'm going to go through each particular token and then walk you through inside. So let's say I look at, for this particular one, we said mini dog right at the top right here, which is actually trending. If I click on it, basically it's going to bring us to this interface looking like this. Now once you come to this interface, first thing first you want to see is the token banner, which is this. So this is the project banner, right? And once you see that, another thing you want to see is then the token name, right, which is mini dog, and then with a double colon, which you can copy, then Solana, and then the trending hour which it has stayed, which is 11 hours, and also the boosted, which you're seeing right here with your boosting for 500. You can see Solana, and then this stuff you're seeing right here is Radium, which is a DEX exchange that is currently on. So Radium is a DEX exchange. So once you've seen that, the next you want to see is these two symbols. This one that is square rooted with an arrow up, and there's 3 columns. So if I click on this is where you can invert pair, or you can share a pair to a friend and stuff. If you click on this here, you can just copy link and then share to a friend, right, about a particular token, right? And another one also which you want to take a look is the website. So website is the website of the particular project, and then the Twitter right here is also the Twitter page of a particular project, which if you click on it, you can say you don't want to see this, then it will take you to the Twitter page of a particular token which you're seeing right here, right? Another thing you want to understand is the Telegram page. So the Telegram page is the Telegram page of a particular project which you're seeing basically, and you can see that these guys have over 9,000 subscribers on their page, right? And if you watch closely, you see an arrow. If you click on this arrow, it will take you down below to the page, right? And now once you've understand that, the next thing you want to see is the price USDT, right? This price USD is the total price of this particular token on USD. And now you're going to see price on Sol. This one is the total price of this particular token on Sol, right, which is to say over 0.000007, and on USD is 0.01. And now liquidity is money, like I told you, the amount of money these guys put in on their project. Now FDV is the fair diluted value of a particular token, which you say the total value of a particular token, and also same as market cap, which is the market capitalization of a particular token. Now if you watch basically right here, you're going to see 5 minutes the percentage this token has done is minus 2.38, and 1 hour is the percentage the token has done is minus 21%, and in 6 hours the percentage this token has done in 24 hours is 650,000%. Right now, if you come down, there's something called TXNX, and this is like transactions. So this token have over 14,801 transaction in buys and sells. Now this 14,000 is if you multiply 9,885 buys with 4,916 sells, it will give you this total TXN. Is that easy? All right, and now the volume of this particular token over time is $2.7 million. Now, which is to say the addition of buy volume and sell volume. So we should say if you multiply 1.4 with 1.2, you get 2.7 volume. Right now, the makers. So the maker is 5,843. Like, and makers are like people who hold the highest bid or amount of a particular token, and they've gotten over buyers and sellers over 5,845. Now if you come, basically you can see watch list, which I explained initially, and how you can add it. You can see also alert. Now you can see something called trade mini dodge oversold. Now this trade mini dodge oversold is, let's say you set up an account with Dexscreener and you connect your wallet with your Phantom wallet. You can just click this button and it will automatically take you to your Phantom wallet, and then you buy this particular token. It's just that easy. Now if you watch closely, you can see add. All these ones are really not important. And then if you come right here, you can see pair created. Now this token was created over 11 hours 22 minutes. That's what pair created means. Pooled mini dog. So these are like tokens locked on liquidity of this particular token. Over 13 million of this token is pooled, which is locked, and in soul also is over 991 soul, which is over 149,000 altogether. And you can see pair, right, and you can see the mini dog contract address and the Solana address which they built this token under. Now if you watch closely, you can see exp. So this is where you tend to see the source count transaction so far. So if you click on exp, you tend to see the source count transaction of this particular token. Most of the times if they are scams or rogues, then you can tend to see you know, Dexscreener and crypto in general is very transparent. It's a blockchain. You can see wallet addresses and how much everything is and stuff like that. And you can see the price so far, the market cap of this particular token, and then the current supply and everything. And supply is the token in demand. That's what supply is. So you just want to know that firsthand. So I'm going to cancel this because that's not basically very in-depth to know. Now we want to know that the next one you have is search on Twitter. Now this search on Twitter is people who are searching this on Twitter. So if I click on search on Twitter, to bring out two options: search for mini dog. So it will bring either people are searching mini dog on Twitter, or people are searching for the contract address of this particular token on Twitter. So most of the times whenever you're doing your research, you want to make sure you have both search on TA and search for mini dog. So let's say you want to search for CA, just click on search for CA, and you'll see people who are searching for this CA or uploading their, you know, wallet address, the token as they're talking about this token and stuff like that. 2 hours ago, you can see someone made a post, scams today, you can see people are making a post and stuff like that. So that's what this stuff is. And guys, if you're still watching this video, make sure you tend to follow your boy Wet Bernard 8 on X. I'm trying to build our X account so we can also tend to be putting out more content on X, basically for you to benefit and bunch of other stuff right there. So that said, another one you want to see is other pairs. Now this other pairs is tokens which are created relatedly with this particular token. You can see them mini dog, but it's not the same with that of this other one, but they are as well together, a kind of related with the same name, the same, you know, handle. And most of the times all these ones are tend to be scam compared to that of the original token, right? You just want to understand that. Now you want to see something called audit. Now this audit ranging from if the token they can tend to freeze it or they can tend to mint it. Now minting means if they can also tend to remove the money all and take it all to zero. Now if you watch closely, they are saying no issues, that audit of this particular token no issues, and they say warning, audit may not be 100% accurate, but if it's not freezable and not mintable, your that token is good to go. You can make your further research. Now if I click on this arrow, now you can see mintable no, freezable no, which is a green flag. Now here comes the boosting part, which I'm talking about. Now if you watch closely right here, the boosting for this coin to rocket is over 1145. For this coin to fire, which is what they are boosting hot, is 869. And people are like, damn, this is not a good coin. Is 18, and red flags for this coin is about 15 from what people are like anticipating. Now the reason why they are getting this amount is because they tend to promote it via boosted and running ads, right? It's just that easy. Now you can see other stuff, which is their website, their Instagram handle. So the pages which you didn't tend to see right here, if you click right here, it brings you right here and you tend to see all of them. Is that easy? Now you've seen that. Next thing you want to do is USD. So, and this, if you want to swap your mini dog to USD and you want to swap this also to so, it's just that easy. So right here I just showed you is the information of the particular token. So if you're using your mobile phone, once you tend to come to this interface, first thing you see is the information of a particular token, which I just showed you. Now the next one is what you want to see, which is down below, is the chart and TXNS. So if you click on chart and TXNS, this you tend to see the chart of the particular token and the transactions together. Right now this is loading basically, and if you're getting real-time value from this video, make sure you like this video, subscribe to Everyday World channel, turn on the bell notification so you're going to be notified whenever I tend to drop amazing videos like this on the channel, and also comment down below Dexscreener 101, and also share this video to at least 5 or 10 of your friends. I would really appreciate if you tend to do that, and that's a little support which I want from you to also put out more videos on the channel, and will tend to grow the channel. So that being said, you can see the chart and TX plus TXNS. So down below is the TXNS, the transaction, and at the top right here is the chart. Now if you come closely, you want to see that looking at this chart right here, this chart is a 5-minute time frame chart, and if you watch closely at the top, you'll see those time frame at the top. You can see ranging from 1 second, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, and if you click this little arrow down below, you see more up to like 1 month, right? But basically what we use on Memecoin trading is ranging from 1 second, 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, because Memecoin is very volatile, and in 5 minutes a token can go from 100,000 market cap to 1 million market cap in just 5 minutes, and in the same 5 minutes it can come back to zero. So that's why we use the little time frame to trade Memecoin, right? And if you watch closely right here, these are like tools you need, basically ranging from trend line, ranging from short position, brush, text, emojis, and bunch of stuff. So all these are tools you can use in drawing, maybe marking out to which points to enter, which point to exit. So that's what these tools are. And if you come right here, you want to see these are candlesticks. So they have different kind of candlestick, the bars, the hollow candles, the candles itself, line candles, line with makers, a lot of different candles right there. So you can tend to choose whatever candles you want and then use it right there, and this will tend to change for you, right? And if you come basically down below, you can as well see other stuff which I showed you, and this ranging from TXN. So the TXN is transaction. So you can see 22 seconds someone just buy this token, and then if you watch closely right here in the transaction time, the USD they bought, the price of the token, and the maker. So these are like wallet address of the guys who bought this token. Now if you also come right here, you're going to see something called top traders. If you come on top traders, these are like the guys who are putting most amount of money and enter the project so early. These are like top traders, and you can see a lot of them right here. So once you see the top trader, you want to see their maker, which is their wallet, and when they bought, they didn't show that, and the time they sold, and the P&L, which is profit and loss they made, and unrealized, which the one they've not taken out, nothing yet, balance and TX transactions, and the AXP, which is the Explorer scanner right there. So you can see all that. So another thing you want to see, you can see that you can check for 30 days, you can check for 7 days, you can even check for 1 day, right? Now another thing you want to see also is that of snipers. Now snipers are people who entered this coin when this coin was literally just launched, right? They sniped the coin and buy, and you can see a lot of people who snipe. And these guys, if you saw this ones, these people you say sold some, they sniped and they sold some amount, right? And you can see, so you can see they sold and see they are unrealized, and you can see what is going on. Now these people are still holding all, right? These guys are people who bought and they're still holding up till now. So this is what they are showing you, that these guys are holding all. So you just want to know the status and all those stuff. Now another thing you want to see is the holders. Now the total holders of the token, you can see it's over 4,755, right? And if you see the top traders right here, you can see what they are basically right there. And when you come on holders, basically you want to make sure that for the first 10 wallet address are not holding more than 2 to 3% of the token. And you want to know that any token or any address holding more than 3% of a token from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 to 10, trust me, that project is a scam project. Run for your dear life, right? Now another thing you want to look is the liquidity provider. So this is like the bond token, the bond supply, because once a token is bond, it means that in this particular devs, they tend to set up a wallet, a different wallet, then throw away the the seed phrase or whatever, and then send a certain amount of the token which they are holding right there for reserve, so they don't have access. So we should say they've bond that token, right? That's what liquidity bond means, right? So you just want to understand that it's very, very easy. Developers bonding a token by sending a certain amount of token to a wallet address which they don't have access to is liquidity bond, right? And you can see they bond 100% of this token, right? And that's why you don't see if this exp or transaction and stuff like that. But what you know that they bond 97% of the token, which is over 100%. Now another thing you want to see is bubble maps, right? Now bubble maps is you seeing the total percent of people holding the highest bid of a particular token. Now you want to see if a particular token is holding a little amount, because most of the times some wallet address can buy the highest amount and then split the token to other wallets. So on bubble map you will tend to see that. Now if you watch closely, this is over 20 bubble maps right here. You can zoom it and you can see it. And if you see bigger bubble maps, those are like people holding the highest amount of this mini dog token. Now if you watch, this guy is number one, and if you watch, he's the highest and he's holding 2% of this token, and it seems to be the dev, right? And you can see he's in the middle, and this other one is number 3, and you can see he's holding 2.3, and you can see this guy is the number 2, he's holding 2.4% of the token, and you can see this guy is holding 2.2, and you can see this other guy is number 9, you can see number 6. So you can see their rank based on wallet. So if this number 1 right here is holding maybe 5% or 10%, just leave the token and look for other token. At least 2.6% is a green flag for the dev to hold, and the 9 other people or 9 other wallets to hold. And this is where you tend to see that, right? You can see all, you can see some stuff right here of other. If you want to see it from the other eyes right here, you can see all the wallet address right here, ranging from number 1 to over 20. So it's always 20 wallet address that is always the most important to look after. 10 to 20 in that matter. So now if you understand all that, ranging from the top traders to bubble maps, then if you click on this arrow, just slide it down, you can bring everything down and then see the chart. Maybe if you don't want to see the chart, maybe with the transaction, that's where you have to come to this chart right here, and then you'll see everything, a full chart without the transaction, and then you can see the transaction alone, where you see the whole buys and sells ranging from that and stuff like that. So that's what it is basically. So now if you also understand that, then you want to know that this is how you can also navigate on Dexscreener, and then tend to look for that 10x, 20x, 50x, even 100x meme coin with Dexscreener, just with your mobile phone. So you don't need a laptop to do that. So if you just know how to navigate, you're good to go. Another thing you want to do is to then understand that different token have their different platform which they are being listed on. So if you understand that, they have both PancakeSwap, they have Uniswap, Base, and bunch of them. Some token can be listed both in Base, PancakeSwap, and Radeon. So it just depends. So you just have to know that firsthand. And if you come closely in the homepage, most especially, it's always liquidity, volume, and market cap is always at the front page, and you just want to know that. So all settings are being done below right here, and then you filter those tokens, right? Most of the times, if you want to look for maybe new tokens, you just come on all chains, choose Solana, you come on all DEX right there, you can choose maybe Radium, you can come on sort by, then you sort by most transaction, right? I don't really sort by most transaction. I can maybe sort by market cap lowest, right? I can then set it up, right? And then I can come right here, sort by price change in up. I can also sort by most liquidity and most volume right there. Right now, all these things going to be changing automatically, right? So if you sort by most liquidity, you see most liquidity. Most of the times, if you're looking for lower market cap right there, you can just sort by per age newest, right? Then you sort by price changing up, let's say 6 hours. Now once you sort all these settings, you're good to go. Another thing you want to do, you come on liquidity, you set the amount of liquidity you want, and then the max you put 50,000 right there, right? You apply, right? You set on volume, you do the same thing if you want a volume of a particular range. And once you do that, then you will see tokens which are very, very new. So you make sure you filter your account to a very lowest amount of numbers, which going to filter new tokens. So this works most especially if you're trading Solana memes, yes, but if you're trading Ethereum memes, is most difficult for you to search for new tokens, because tokens are not really created newly like that compared to that of Solana, right? So you just want to understand. And guys, if you follow this video to the end, you just want to understand that this is how you can also navigate and trade with Dexscreener. And once you've gotten the token, you can then copy the token. You can see this is a new token I just looked at right now, and you can see it is traded on Pump Form, right? You can see the website, the Twitter. So you can just come right here, copy the token, or you scroll all the way down, and this is the token. You copy it, then go for maybe a particular bot, paste it right there, and then buy. And if you watch this token, you can see they have a website, headloan.xyz, right? And you can see basically it's loading real quick. Let's wait for it. You can see basically it's loading, and see how the interface looks. You can see their Twitter page. You can as well tend to look for it. It's 15 right? And you can see their Telegram. So if you scroll down below, you see if they have other platforms. So that's what it is. So you copy it, check. So if you follow this strategy I showed you, trust me, you look for good meme coins you can ape in, and then make a good amount for yourself and understand how to use Dexscreener with your mobile phone. So that being said, until I see you in my next video, keep winning, stay safe, and I'm going to see you in the other side. Peace out.